Hello. Yes, we're live. Excuse this map here. Um, yes, I have. All right, I'm doing a demo of the RentPropPay software as I have it sitting right now. As you can see over here in the other section, there's the code. We got quite a bit going on. I'm using Claude code. Here, I'll bring it over so you can see to help me with the app. And as you can see, it's gone through quite a bit already. And we're just going to do a review of what I have working right now so that you can see the dashboard and see what's all been going on here with RentPropPay. It's a simplifying rental property management where we're an all-in-one platform that helps landlords save 5+ hours per week on property management tasks. So as you can see, we do property management, so track all vacancies, occupancy rates, property details with our dashboard. It also will have a rent collection feature, so you'll be able to link your Stripe account to this dashboard. And it has a maintenance requests. So your tenants can submit a online request for maintenance. They will, you'll be able to review that maintenance request, call your own maintenance person, and or we'll have a, we're eventually going to roll out a maintenance marketplace so that you can have pre-screened companies that work that plumbing, HVAC, et cetera. And so then there'll be tenant screening, so there'll be background checks, verify income, review rental history. It'll be all in one place. And so any tenant that signs up for this, the benefit for them will also be that they'll be able to track their rental history all on this app. And so if they do decide to move to, another location, rent a different house, they'll be able to keep all of that tracking, background check, income, verification, all of that will be able to immediately move to the next house. So that'll include, financial tracking. So there'll be, a simplified version if, you're not using QuickBooks already. It'll be a sort of spreadsheet, and we'll get into that later in the demo. And then also lease management. So with the help of AI, we're going to be able to automatically create and store the leases. There'll be lease renewal reminders. You can generate custom leases. There'll be a template builder, and all of it will comply with local regulations. And included in the service, you'll also have access to a legal team in case you need to do an eviction. If there's any other sort of legal hurdles that hop up in front of you, you'll be able to have access with the legal team that we have in place, similar to like what Airbnb does, but this is for long-term leasing. And then there'll also be a rental property marketplace. So instead of, say you have 40 doors and you are ready to retire and live on the beach, and you don't want to have to hassle with rent collection. You have all of the assets are all paid for. You're ready to collect all of that money. Instead of listing each individual door on Zillow and waiting, going through that process, you'll be able to list your entire portfolio. Here, my dog's trying to bother me here. I guess she wants some treats. You'll be able to list the entire portfolio in our marketplace and know that you can sell your portfolio to other investors that understand the business. While as you, as an investor, if you're just getting started, you'll have access to buy some of these properties. I think it's great. And so we just have some placeholders here. And we're going to go through the member login right now. So we will start with the landlord. And I don't have the security built out quite yet because it's not live online. But we're going to show you the landlord dashboard. So in this example for our demo, there's 10 properties. They have 2 vacants and 8 occupied units. You can see the income for January, the expenses, and your occupancy rate. Active leases, rents overdue on 2. So you'll see here the upcoming lease expiration. There's 20 days left remaining. Of course, some of these numbers are wrong. So you can automatically renew. You can contact straight from the app. And then there's recent activities, so you can see who's actually paid rent, what maintenance requests were completed, and how much it cost. Late fee has been applied to this person. It's pending. And so, if you need to add a property, quick action down here. Oh, we just bought a new property. We can add it in. Now, if it's a property off of the marketplace, all of these details will already be included in the purchase. And so it will just transfer from account to account. And your amenities, and then you can go ahead and add that property. And then you can see here showing 2 of 2 properties for this person. We don't, we haven't built out the demo for all 10 properties. And then you can go back to the dashboard here. And if you need to collect rent, you can select your property, enter the payment amount. We'll link this with Stripe, but there'll also be a simple payment here. So you can enter the person's name, credit card number, expiration date, yada yada. They can also the tenants can then do this themselves from their side, pay with a credit card and or pay you cash if that's how you prefer. And then it'll include, you can track your payment through here, and then the tenant will know that they've paid and or are late. They'll start getting alerts and whatnot. And so then you can view the maintenance dashboard. And so here's all the mocked up maintenance requests currently in action right now. So there's some status. There's a couple open, a couple in progress. One's been completed. It's a clogged toilet in the master bathroom, leaking kitchen faucet. It's medium, open. If you want to dial down into the actual maintenance request, you can see it's assigned. You can choose your plumbing team here. If you want to add, you can add in your own personal maintenance team, and then or mark it as complete, updates or request if it's only been assigned or something. So then back to the list here. And so one of the main things, we'll have a dashboard here for entry level, maybe 1, 2 houses, 2, 3 doors. And you don't necessarily want to invest all the way in the full solution of QuickBooks, but you want to make sure that you make it as easy as possible for your tenants to pay rent. So we have a built-in financial dashboard, but eventually we're going to create a way to link QuickBooks because most small businesses use QuickBooks. So you have a nice overview of your income and expenses, expense distribution, software, insurance, utilities, all of that. And so, back to the dashboard for the landlord. And then if we come back to the main landing page, we could log back in as a tenant. And here, this tenant can log in and see there's 19 days remaining in the month. Their due date is June 1st, and they owe $1,500. So they can go ahead and make a payment early. Obviously, most tenants aren't going to do that, but they can. So then it brings it down here, and yes, make a payment. And so then they can enter their credit card information. It's not stored here at all. It's just transferred to our linked PCI compliance. So then, they can submit payment, or they can submit a maintenance request. So they can, upload an image. You'll be able to do this online and or through your smartphone. So any other notes, and then, they submit the request, and you will get a notification as the landlord in your dashboard. And they can also view any documents. So they have their lease agreement, move-in inspection, building rules and regulations, any other notices that might come up, and their profile, which the tenant's profile then tracks, as I said, across the app. So landlords will be able to review this person wants to rent a new place. The landlord then can look at their profile, see that they have their driver's license, proof of income already uploaded, and it's secured in a double encryption storage, emergency contacts, and contact preferences, so email or SMS, preferred text, and then do not disturb hours, and they can save the preferences and then back to the so that they can add an image, and straight from their profile they can make payments or request maintenance. And so it's pretty simple dashboard for the tenants, but as we have we've started building out, but it's not quite ready for production, and we're going to hold off because the contractor dashboard is sort of an enterprise add-on or something, like that, a next feature that will roll out after the initial rollout, and we get customers rolling, and then we can get an ecosystem of local contractors signed up. But if you log in, it's a simple password, because I'm running this off my computer, localhost 3000. So, contractor dashboard, the ABC Maintenance Services. They've been in business 10 years. Here's their Google, star reviews, where they're located, and then the areas of expertise, if they're credentialed, licensed, and also if they're fully insured with liability. It'll also say the insurance company and amount of insurance coverage. So liability insurance ranges from 300,000 to more than $1 million, and so then they can also view all of the maintenance requests for them. They can submit a bid, and then the landlord can decide, okay, well, I think this is the best bid, or they have the best reviews. The tenants, there'll be tenant reviews of maintenance people as well as landlord reviews. So you'll be able to see whether or not they were polite to the tenants, and if they were happy with the result of the finalized maintenance request. And that's current jobs. I guess he's not working on any, and has not completed any in this demo. So yeah, that's pretty much the demo of what I have running right now for RentPropPay.com. Yeah, I'm excited. So we'll see. I've been talking to absolutely 0 people this whole time, which is awesome, I guess. But eventually, someone will see this, and if you do, please leave a comment or message so that, if you see a bug or a feature that you'd like added, we're going to add it. And have fun doing it, That's what it's all about.